Modern trucking companies demand quality and value from their equipment and suppliers. Fuel prices, labor, and equipment costs force fleet managers to search for new ways to cut costs and operate at a profit. To maximize profitability, today's truckers need products designed for severe operations and extended service intervals. Schaeffer Manufacturing Company has been formulating and blending quality lubricants since 1839. These state-of-the-art oils and greases are engineered to reduce friction by 50% while extending lubricant life 2 to 3 times over conventional products. Schaeffer products are formulated using the highest quality 100% pure paraffin-based oils and superior quality synthetic oils. These components ensure superior lubrication, lower operating temperatures, and extended service intervals, even in severe applications and higher soot engines. Safely extending oil change intervals means reduced oil, labor, and disposal costs. Schaeffer customers save money by using products designed for extended lubrication intervals.
Hey, I'm Walter Anderson. I'm the maintenance director here at Pullman Transfer at Wadena, Minnesota. Been here 22 and a half years. Been a good experience for me. We've pretty much, as you can see behind me here, this Mack truck represented our fleet around the country. We run 56 tractors coast to coast, along with about 40 owner-operators. We're a reefer fleet. We run flatbeds. We also run dry vans. Before, we basically changed oil at about 15,000 miles. Maybe went to 20 upon trying Schaeffer's. First intervals we basically doubled. We went to 30,000. Our last 2 years, our fleet average is up into the 67,000 average. I've been on Schaeffer's oil now since 1998. We started, as most fleets, a little skeptical. It's hard to make a change. Schaeffer's will do an excellent job for you all the way through.
Most of our trucks within the third oil change with Schaeffer products have been up to about 30,000 mile change intervals, where before with other oils we were changing every 10,000.
And Schaeffer's oil analysis helps trucking companies get the most out of their lubrication program. This web-based system ensures that drain intervals are extended safely and within engine manufacturers' warranty guidelines.
I mean, you got a perfect record of your equipment, you know, a detailed of every unit, and if there is a problem, they're letting you know. So I mean, and you know, and if you're worried about going to 30,000 miles or 35,000 miles or more, depending on your condition, you've got a database that tells exactly what your truck is doing. There's no reason not to increase your oil changes.
Results like these are possible because of the superior base oils and specialized additives designed to control soot and reduce friction. Less friction means better fuel economy.
That's kind of our big thing. We're striving for fuel mileage. How far can we get that gallon of fuel to go nowadays is our prime cost for trucking. I selected to run 10 trucks on Schaeffer's and 10 trucks along with my other brand of oil. And upon 13 months of study, we ended up with a 4.3 fuel savings with just using Schaeffer's engine oil along with the Schaeffer's fuel additive. The fuel additive has worked great. We use it year-round. Use the 2000 in the summer, and then we use the Plus in the wintertime to get us that little extra for this Minnesota weather when it gets down below zero.
We're seeing it on fuel mileage. It's not a lot, but when fuel is $1.50 a gallon, every little bit counts. So if we're saving 2 or 3, 4 tenths a mile a gallon, that adds up.
Currently, we run loaded both ways. If we run 150 miles one way with the product, jump over maybe a minimum of 20 miles to reload and run the 150 back to our shop with quad axle dumps, gross vehicle weight of 73,000, we're seeing fuel mileage in the high 6s and low 7s, and that's mostly loaded both ways. So that's increased considerably.
Better lubrication saves money on maintenance and repair costs too. Schaeffer products keep trucks out of the shop and out on the road.
Never had to change any U-joints on the Schaeffer's grease. With the old grease, like I said, you could, if the truck was out for an extended period of time, it would come back and U-joint would be a little sloppy. But with the Schaeffer's grease, it can go out. It can make 2 trips to California and back. You don't have to worry about a U-joint or something like that. slopping out. And on the trailers, S-cam bushings made a big difference.
We haven't changed kingpin on these, or U-joints, I think, since I changed over. We used to pound kingpins out like you wouldn't believe. And so then Chuck said, try some of this molly grease. So I did, and was amazed at that too.
And we have no longer any problems with shackle pin popping or grease escaping or grease flinging out of U-joints. It seems to hold a little better, and haven't had anything to draw our attention that the grease wasn't doing its job.
Even in severe duty transmissions and rear ends, Schaeffer customers see the value of superior quality.
With our fleet of 86 tractors, we pull a lot of fresh vegetables out of the fields. So we go into the fields with empty trucks and load them up and pull back onto the road, and then still not having any transmission rear end problems. Even in some of the older equipment, we have higher torque engines and lower torque transmissions ratings, and them are holding together real good too.
We did have a trouble with temperature when we come out of the California with the heavy loads. Upon trying Schaeffer's, it ended up to give us about a 30 degrees temperature drop. And that's the only thing we changed. We've used the same driver, the same truck, the same load. And I attribute 100% to Schaeffer's. It brought us down out of the danger range on the transmission gauges up into that nice cool range and made the driver happy, and has also extended the life of our transmission synchronizers and bearings.
As you see, fleet owners and managers realize the value of Schaeffer's products.
From an owner's perspective, I feel that we've made a right decision by going with Schaeffer's, and we're able to save some money. At first glance, it probably didn't look like a way to cut costs, but in the long run, the Schaeffer's oil distributor claimed that this was the cheapest oil to run, and after running it, I believe that it is. I'm really sold on Schaeffer's.
Call your Schaeffer's rep. Try a couple engines, don't just try one. Put 5 against your competitive oil. It'll do an excellent job. If you don't, give me a call, because I can't believe that you won't be satisfied with Schaeffer's.
Schaeffer Manufacturing Company has a tradition of quality and value. Our products are used in severe conditions where superior performance makes a difference you can see on the bottom line. We look forward to working with your company.